Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying these recordings just as much as I'm loving to tape them. I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what you can't, but I know what I can. I can't remember names. I really can't remember names. It's hard. Something's wrong with my memory. It's hard for me to even try to remember my comedy half of the time. That's why I drink maybe one glass of wine, and I'm drinking a lot of water, and I'm constantly looking at my one of my phones just to make sure I'm getting the right, seeing if I'm getting the right verbiage or the right skit that I want to use. It's hard, and the doctors always said there was maybe something there, on the skull, but they never went deep to figure it out. So I take a lot of brain supplements to help me with this memory stuff. And I'll tell you, for names, I could sit here and talk to you all day and don't even know your name, just having a long conversation. And about after 4 hours, I'm like, "What's your name?" I did that just the other day. I was talking to somebody for like 6 hours. I turned around and said, "What's your name?" I think it started with an M. Okay, I still don't know. I went to Wise Guys one time, and if you're just tuning in, I am a comedian here in Vegas, and they let me host one time, and that was the last time because there was 50 people, 50 comics, and I got every one of their names wrong. Even if I knew you, your name was wrong when I was saying. I was like, "Who? What? Hell, you know what your mama called. Get your ass on the stage. Sorry, square. Look at your butt on the stage." And really, it was the best night ever that Wise Guys probably had because people stayed there the whole entire night. There was a young lady. I went to the restroom real quick, and this young lady in the restroom was like, "Oh, Miss D, oh my God, Miss Dee Happiness. I said, I apologize getting these names wrong." She said, that is the comedy right there. We all trying to hear what you're going to say next. So my flaw made the joke. It was like a Three Stooges moment. It really was. Everybody, I knew people were going on the stage and said, "She knows my name, but she done called me 4 different names, and we talk every day." I can't help it. Don't let me have more than one wine and a vodka. I'll be polite, but I don't remember your name. And I could say this is this guy, and I think he's really funny. His name is Marty Littman, and I hope I got that right. Marty Littman. I watched this brother do comedy maybe for 2 months, and at the beginning of it, he says he's the black Jew with that name, Littman. He sat down next to me. I said, "No, what's your name?" He's like, "I ain't playing with you. I'm gonna leave you alone." It took me another 2 weeks to listen and finally get his name. I'm like, "Okay, Marty, what did he say? Lackman? Did he say Lackman? I don't want to mess it up. What was it?" Yeah, I'm horrible. Littman is the name. He's an upcoming comedian out here in Vegas, and he's actually really good. It's pretty. He goes on more of the clean side, and that's good. I'm trying my best, but a couple of F-bombs constantly slip out, and a couple of S's there, and and a B there. I'm trying. I'm even trying to write clean so I can say those words instead of the other words, the cursing. There's this one guy. His name is and this is how I have to say his name. Ahmed. I'm turned to a damn Muslim. Oh man, I can't help it. Every time you see me, I'll be almost down there going. I almost go, "Oh man!" I sing the song. I just sing it just like that. I don't mean nothing by it. I swear I can remember his name. Something about me. It's just certain little tweaks that help you remember people's names. And that's why I can't be a realtor, because I can't remember people's names. I can pronounce them right. I have a joke. I used to work at a call center, and people were calling in with some weird names. It was this one man. His name was spelled Foote, and I was like, I knew I had it. I knew I had his name. I went in hot. I was like, "Hey, Mr. Foot." He was like, "Oh, my name is Foote." It looked like foot to me. The E silent. You know, and one lady, what was her name? I call her oh my, a cunt. I said, "Hi, Miss Cunt. How you doing?" She's like, "My name is Couché, Couché," and I was like, "Oh, it looked like cunt to me. I mean, it's spelled the same way. I mean, I did lose that job. It's okay. Another one came right along, and I couldn't be a nurse. I practiced trying to be a medical assistant, and they wanted me to go call the people. I was spelling out names. I was like, "Hey, PHE, boom, 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 boom. You know your name. Come on up here. You got to come get your blood drawn." And it was like, "You got to call their name." Well, they got to have a name I can call. You know, I was like, I don't know that. And this is all type of languages, and the J may be silence. I don't know. You know, so I'm up there. I ain't calling people Jesus. You know, that's not happening. So Jose, I got you down. But everybody else, I can't do it. I don't even understand why. I don't. I was at a seminar, a comedy class, like a seminar or something, whatever you want to call it these days. And teacher up there, and I don't know what correspondence or something. And I swear, I was like, "What is the correspond? The correspond." The whole class thought, no, this day to say she's slow. She touch. I always say my ex-husband, he's turned with me with just straight eye and go, "You should sue the state of California for even educating your ass." See what I mean? I gotta stop cussing. Yeah, those were real words. He was so daring. I was so happy when I walked away. But instead of talking about me, help a sister out. But yeah, I cannot pronounce words. It's horrible. I mean, my spelling, English wasn't one of my favorite things. I mean, I know how to say open and close. I'm not slow. I really am not slow. It's just some of those huge words, because huge words get to me. I'm like, ugh, what is that? I don't want to sound like, what was his name? The guy with the spiky hair. Remember back in the day? I just thought of this. I should have wrote it out. He was a boxer promoter, Don King. When them half of them words was not real. I'm just gonna put it out there. Half of them words were not real. They was like, "I sick of," and everybody was like, "What does that mean?" I just started asking for the meaning. You know, what kind of word he's saying. I was like, I don't want to sound like that now, but it is hard for me to remember stuff. I have met people, and have had a long conversation with them, and great conversation. Not like a bad conversation or anything. A great conversation. And they said, "Who you were talking to?" That lady over there in that orange. I have no clue. I don't remember her name. But I think I remember like exotic names, like Chad. If you a Chad, I don't meet that many Chads. So Chad is an easy name to remember. Or Lisa, you know, or Michelle. I can remember those names. But when they get these names, can I just use the first letter, please? Please, let me just use the first letter. But that's a little bit about me. You know, I am dyslexic for real. I'm slow. I was on the short bus, and I was in the portables in Oakland at Castlemont, because I can't take a lot of noise and ruckus, and people think I'm just being stuck up, but it triggers some nerves. It doesn't get me panicking. It just makes me stressed out. So I don't like people yelling around me and stuff. So it really does. I go because one, I'm from Oakland. I keep on saying that. Bullets was everywhere. So when I hear people yelling, I'm thinking it's about to be a fight. I don't want to be caught in the middle of it. I don't know, they yelling from way over there. You know, I'm like, what's going on? I'm on alert. You know, I got PSP, whatever, PST, or I got it postpartum stress. Is that what they say? Well, I got what the military people have. I don't like fireworks. I do not buy them. I will buy you a sparkler. My daughter hated it. She had the sparkler because one, I'm scared of fire. So I don't know how I'm a good cook because it's electric. It's not. I had electric. It is gas, but it better not go out because I ain't putting that. I ain't relighting that. But those are the things I can't. I cannot remember nothing. And this is a short video. I just wanted to see, hey guys, thank you for tuning in. And every week we'll try to have something new, some new topics. Send me a line. Send me a like, share, and all that good stuff. But give me some topics to talk about. I mean, it's only the 5th episode. I have a few more. I do believe I'm going to have a guest because the topic that needs to be spoke about, I couldn't give it justice because I know people want to know like the nitty gritty of this situation. And it'll help a lot of consumers out there, especially homeowners or people that are thinking about, I'm not a voting person. I mean, I vote, but I'm not a person that's going to be up here political and everything. But there's some things that some of the presidents are saying, that some words that the normal person wouldn't know unless you're in that kind of work environment, like prevailing wages. I don't know. And when you hear about that, it sounds good rolling off the tongue, helping the union, but it really is going to cripple. It will cripple America if we accept that. I mean, I'm glad the unions are getting more money, but if we do that prevailing wages, it will pretty much cripple us. We will be in a recession, So I'm gonna have someone on here that's gonna talk about that topic because that's something dear to their heart, and all I could do is ask a couple of questions and dig a couple of answers out. That's all I can do. But I want that person to be on here so they can give that topic some light, because they saying all these big words on these polls, and if you really don't know the root of it, you can look it up. But what does it mean? What does it really mean? So that'll be my first guess, and I can't wait for that. I'm just going to talk about comedy or things that I can. Right now, this weather out here in Vegas. Now, I keep saying I didn't move here for the cold. It's been cold for about maybe a good close to 2 weeks now. It's cold. I'm bringing out the big jacket. I brought out the Canada boots. Okay, I brought out I got on earmuffs. I done knit a hat, crocheted a hat. I mean, come on now. I'm over here like an old lady crocheting hats, like I'm the lady on the Beverly Hillbillies, granny on top of the on top of the chair, knitting and stuff. I'm like over here, man. I'm not playing. I had to pull out the crochet. That was cold. It's nippy. I mean, for a person that has hot flashes, that means a lot, because I keep saying my pajamas are ankle socks, and sometimes I'm sweating through them. But yeah, it's just it is crazy. It's crazy, and getting old and doing this comedy, it's just something you're not gonna take. You're not gonna deal with it with the children. It's just a lot. You just look over it and just try to have a tunnel vision on where you want to go. That's all I can tell anyone that is trying, maybe getting into comedy or maybe trying to do their own podcast, because everyone has something to say. This podcast wasn't made for to get it is to be noticed, but it is to be out there, to get myself out there, since I'm not traveling yet, and I hope that people will tune in and listen to what I have to say. But it is I did make it for me. It's more for me to speak a little bit more clearer. Stop saying the ums and the ims and the ums and the booms and the booms and the ham bone, have you heard? Down. No, I'm just playing. But that's me. That's that split personality, girl. She came back. She came out. Girl, get back in that closet. But yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to do all these tapes right now too. I think I'm gonna change my hair up a little bit. Getting a little bored with this. So I'm trying to do film a lot and get comedy going. But tonight I've been doing a few shows. And I'm getting pretty awesome. I must say I'm getting pretty awesome, and I'm enjoying this journey. I would like to get on a little bit some bigger stages though. So I'm gonna have to start hanging at some of the bigger venues, and just sit there and look. Cause I like looking at comedy, and to connecting the dots like a puzzle for me. I like puzzles. I think I would be good going through a maze. So I like figuring out how to connect all these dots and stuff. So, and it's been fun. It's been fun. I like the criticism. I do. I like it, and I like the people that's liking. Some people are coming up and, hey, Miss D, we liking. I like that. That's so dear to my heart, and liking to make people laugh and enjoy themselves. So that's why I'm in comedy, is to make you enjoy and come back to live comedy. We're out here, we're coming. It's not so much everyone's bullying. You can find good comedy that's not gonna pick on the audience. Where I'm trying to go, the venues, they don't really want you to talk to the audience. It's just the host job, and the comedian themselves is just getting up there to tell their craft. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get up there, tell my story. Hopefully it catches a few ears and they want to follow my journey as a comedian. An older lady getting into the business a little late, trying to balance, not these titties, but just balance life. Sorry, I had to point them out. But yeah, balancing everything at one time. Yeah, and these eyelashes. If you don't see these eyelashes, I'm trying to balance these eyelashes, looking like a decorated bat. I do them because my daughter does them. Because believe me, I would not do this. I'm her muse. So she'd be putting one day I had some dang pumpkins on it. Okay. Pumpkins all up in my eye and stuff. It was like, I gotta do whatever I can for my daughter. Damn near going blind with a pumpkin in my eye. Oh yeah, yeah. She wishes, she didn't have to work. She wished she could live on this big glamorous island. She really wish I picked a better sperm donor. That's what she really wish. And I always have to look at her and say, you better be glad and swallow. Believe me, she hates that joke. But one day she'll learn how to swallow it. Yep. Oh my goodness, I know I said I was gonna be clean. Hey, you gotta put a little bit in there. Gotta put a little bit of me in there. But I just want you guys to see me a little bit more, and because I'm vain. I told you I'm vain from the beginning. But no, I just want y'all to hear me and talk about me a little bit, and let you know who I am as a person. I'm a real person. I don't have any filters on. This is who you're gonna see when you see me in the street. Maybe without the makeup. Not so much makeup sometimes, but pretty much when I don't have the makeup on, I still have the same features. And it's and come up and say hi. I'm a nice person. Don't come up and say, hey. Like, what the hell? Don't come up like that lady at Walmart. Give me a star. What the hell? You Dominican? Don't come up like that. But come a little, just back up a little bit, a couple of octaves down. We can conversate. We can have a nice little conversation. Yeah, but I like conversating with people and whatever you're going through. And people say this, how are you doing? And some people go, you wouldn't care if I did tell you. Really, I would. I would sit there and listen. I would listen because it is some good material. I know it's gonna be some good material. I'm gonna pull it out. I listen to all that because somebody sent me a text. And they really wanted a question. They really wanted this question answered. They said, and it was during the pandemic. They said, after all these people died, you mean I still ain't on a Section 8 list? You evil person. I'll just say, I sent them a shake. I think I sent them an emoji with the shake my head. I was just like, oh, no, you didn't do that. But yeah, that's the kind of I would sit there and listen. I can't help it. That's people. Some people just don't think. But that it is what it is. Those people I hang around with, it's hilarious. Things happen. I think I've been trying to get a job a few places. I always say that I had this job. I used to drive the billboard, and they were mad at me because of my husband. But that's neither here nor there. I didn't come there to have you like me because of my husband or nothing. I was coming to work because I like to. Sometimes I like to work, but that's no more. I was a caregiver, and that was not a fun job. I'm gonna tell you. And I try to look. Them commercials be lying, talking about you can be a caregiver for your loved one, and we gonna give you a check. Man, I was all up in there looking from day one. Where's the check? How I get this check? How I get it? They ain't giving out that check like that. That check is not that easy. There's a whole bunch of paperwork, and then they're gonna deny you. Okay. So I got this podcast. I got this podcast just to get over the ums and the ums. I know there's a lot of them in here, and to learn, to get to speak a little bit clearer, better, and enunciate my words a little bit differently, and to stop a little bit of the cussing. So I hope it's helping me, and I don't know, but you could tell me at the end. Give me a comment saying, yeah, Miss D, you are, after your 5th episode, you look like you're getting a little loose and look a little better. So, just send me a line and send me a topic. I really would like a topic. There's nothing that's off the table. Nothing. Like, I talk about my boobs. I had them enhanced. Yes, I wanted them because when I was growing up, my grandmother, everybody in my family, my mom's side, they got them gigantic. I think they got F's and G's and like FU and good U. They walk around like that. They all had back problems. I wanted some because my grandmother, when she bought me my training bra, she's like, where you gonna wear that at, heifer? On your kneecaps? Oh, that is so mean. That is so mean. So I went, as soon as I got money, I went and bought me these girls. And they said, the doctor, he said, bring a picture on who you want to look like. So I brought in a picture of Jessica Rabbit and Bugs Bunny. Because I wanted to look cartoonish. I really did. I think I mastered. Do I like Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny trans? I think I got it. But these ladies, them derrieres, ooh, good Lord. The doctor must be saying, give me a picture of something out of this world, okay? And they all bring in Uranus. Yeah, they want to be out of this world, and they are. There's some of them. There's some nice ones, and then there's some that's like, and then they tell me they're getting more. I'm like, more what? What are we doing? You can't lay on your boobs. You can't, when you get those plastics, you can't lay on your boobs. You got to lay on your back. And I'm glad. But if y'all got my boobs and my booty done, I like to sleep and eat. But no, those that's like difficult. And then you got to use your rear a lot. I don't even know the recovery on that. That just sounds horrible. The recovery. I don't know when you start doodling out your mouth. Because you got to sit on the toilet. That gotta hurt. That gotta be painful. I'm just gonna leave it like that. The boobs didn't hurt that bad. It was just like my tongue piercing. It was a surprise. Boop, ooh, titty. Okay, tongue ring. I'm happy. I'm gonna leave it at that. But tune in every Wednesday to your girl, Miss Dee Happiness. All right. And I'm happy to have this podcast. I am so happy for you tuning in. I'm happy that you on my 5th episode and you're staying with me. Thank you. And I wish you all a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.